Rancharu getting the job done for his third win in a row, this time a third win on the day for this one for Brad Cox. A little dream, a little dream of you getting it done at odds of 2-1 as we move on to race 8. The Animal Kingdom, yes, the former Derby winner and winner of the Spiral slash Jeff Ruby Stakes, with slash all the other names. We get this race at 6.5 furlongs, which is bet like a two-horse race at this point. Number 4, Outador, my top pick, as well as number 8, Gagetown, as Florentro and Brad Cox look to make it back-to-back. And Outador, there was 2 wards in here, Wesley Ward trainees. One of them was scratched. That was chasing Artie, so it's just down to 1 ward. And that usually means that this one is live, and doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that Outador makes a lot of sense in this spot. Hasn't been seen since a speed and fade effort in the Springboard Mile at Remington Park. That was on December 18th. This horse is a one-turn horse in the end. Ward tried him also in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf, where he set the pace that day and did hold on third to Fire at Will, the winner that day, at a big price. But in the end, I think this horse is best served going one turn, and that's what it seems Wesley Ward thinks as well at this point. Corrales, the leading rider, is aboard for the first time. He should get a nice stalking trip. Not a ton of speed signed on, especially with the scratch of chasing Artie in here. So maybe off the bench, Outador will inherit the lead if he's keen, like a lot of horses tend to be when they haven't raced in a little while. We'll see. But Outador, the clear class of the race, coming out of the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf and then the Springboard Mile. If he's ready to roll, I think they're running for second place, as you see him there in the stall. A little bit geared up. Not surprising, though, hasn't raced in almost 4 months. My pick for second is a bit of a price. Number 1, Pico de Oro, who also cuts back. We saw this one in the Battaglia, as well as his stablemate for Billy Morey, Hash of a Storm, who was scratched out of the featured Jeff Ruby Stakes, but did go win that race, the Battaglia. Pico de Oro was involved early in that race with the favorite Gretzky the Great and tired badly. Like Outador, I think this son of Curlin will love the cutback to the one-turn races. He's proven pretty much throughout his career, despite the pedigree, which suggests 2 turns, that 1 turn is his game. Sometimes the pedigree can play tricks on you, being a son. A son of Curlin by Bernardini mare screams route, but Pico de Oro has been better as an slightly off the pace type sprinter, and I think that's what he can do here. He can sit off the pace and pass a lot of horses. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of speed signed on, which will hurt his chances, but look for Santiago Gonzalez to save ground early and come running late. A very fair price right now at 7-1. The 8 horse is the other horse taking money. No surprise. Brad Cox, Florent Giroux, 2-1. Gagetown, another horse cutting back from a mile and a 16th races at Fairgrounds. Never thought this horse was one of the top Cox runners, but playing against those horses, I found out with a little dream of you can be tricky. This horse did break the maiden on November 13th at Churchill Downs. That field has not come back to be that great, though, and did so at 5-1. Rarely see Cox runners in an 8-horse field at Churchill Downs firsters go off at 5-1 and win. Usually, if they're either larger fields and the horse is 5-1, or they're bet down heavily if they're live. But this one did that, but has struggled to get back to the winner's circle in his 3 most recent starts. The one thing interesting, though, a lot of horses run worse off Lasix. This horse has basically been the same in the 3 races with Lasix as he has in the debut win without. So that's encouraging as he's racing off Lasix in this spot. Shouldn't be an issue there. And that is a question with my pick for fourth, number 2, Arzak, as they are heading out on the track. He'll race without Lasix for the second time. The last time he did was last time in the Palm Beach at Gulfstream Park, and he finished beaten 14 lengths, finished dead last. So we shall see, but they're heading out onto the track with 7 minutes to post. 2 more chances at a pick 4. This is one of them. Good luck.
The horses are stepping out on the track for the 35th running of the Animal Kingdom, and we have a late scratch being announced for the first time. This just in the Animal Kingdom, number 3, Randello, has been scratched by the stewards on orders of the state vet. Again, in this 8th race, late scratch number 3, Randello, is now out. Let's meet the remaining 6 in the field for the Animal Kingdom. Number 1, Pico Doro, owned by the Sandin Syndicate Stable, LLC, trained by Billy Morey with Santiago Gonzalez. Number 2, Arzak, carrying the green and orange silks of the Sonata Stable, trained by Mike Trombetta with Rafael Bejarano. Again, late scratch of the 3, Randello. Number 4 is Outador, owned by Mike Hall's Breeze Easy, trained by Wesley Ward with Gerardo Corrales. Scratch number 5, Midnight Fire. Scratch number 6, The Predicament. Scratch number 7, Chasing Artie. The 8 is Gagetown, owned by the Rupp Racing, trained by Brad Cox for Aunt Giroux. There's the 9, El Sobra Viviente, owned by Javier Martinez, trained by Maria Pinzon with Rafael Mojica Jr. Number 10 is the Southern Comfort Stable LLC's Nicky Two Shoes, trained by Doug Cowens with Brian Hernandez Jr. Now coming on the track late, the 8, Gagetown. Again, Gagetown was on the track late here for the Animal Kingdom. And he's making the turn there by the wire. There is Gagetown, again owned by the Rupp Racing, trained by Brad Cox with Florent Giroux. That's the field of 6 3-year-olds to sprint 6 1/2 furlongs for the 35th running of the Animal Kingdom Stakes. So go 6 1/2 furlongs for a purse of $65,000 guaranteed. Win, play, show, exact to try, super daily double. It starts at pick 3 and it starts the all stakes pick 4. That pool closing in on $45,000. Post time for the Animal Kingdom is in 5 minutes. And they are racing in the 35th running of the Animal Kingdom. It was a fast beginning for Nicky Two Shoes, the favorite Outador. On the turn back, jumped well. El Sobra Viviente came away racing into 3rd position. Gagetown off the gate in 4th, up between horses. Arzak is next, and Pico Doro's last of the 6 compact field in the Animal Kingdom as they head up the backside just outside 4 1/2 furlongs to go. 2 1/2 lengths would cover the lot. It's Outador, the favorite, comes on through to the inside of Nicky Two Shoes. Pico Doro has moved to closer 3rd. In between horses, Arzak is 4th. Up on the outside as they enter the turn, there goes Gagetown as the quarter 22 1. Into the far turn in the Animal Kingdom, the leader, Outador, shows the way 3 parts of a length. Nicky Two Shoes racing in 2nd. El Sobra Viviente to the outside 3rd. Pico Doro sneaking through. There goes Gagetown, cut loose to the outside. He's moving well on the far turn. He's doing it in hand as here he comes at the Outador. So top of the home stretch, half mile, 45 seconds flat, and it is Outador who'll turn first. He's in about the 2 path. There's room at the fence for Pico Doro. Gagetown to the outside appears to be the danger as well as they're outside the furlong grounds. Outador shaking up, trying to tighten the hole on Pico Doro as they're by the 16th pole now. Outador is still finding Gagetown, lunging up into 2nd, but Outador back to his winning ways on the turn back, wins the Animal Kingdom by a length and a quarter. It was Gagetown who was 2nd in a photo finish between Nicky Two Shoes Arzak and Pico Doro for the Miners. Running time for the Animal Kingdom 1:16 4, and Outador, now a 3-time winner from 5 starts, gets it done here for the Breeze Easy LLC of Mike Hall, Wesley Ward, and Gerardo Corrales, taking the 35th running of the Animal Kingdom. Once again, unofficial results of the Animal Kingdom 4, 8, 10, and 2. Entering the winner's circle, carrying the Golden Navy silks of Mike Hall's Breeze Easy. Here's Gerardo Corrales with number 4, Outador. Outador, a 3-year-old greyhound colt by Outwork, out of the tactical cat mare named Adore You. The winner owned by Breeze Easy LLC of Mike Hall, trained by Wesley Ward, and ridden to victory by Gerardo Corrales. Number 4, Outador. Now, a multiple stakes winner picks up the third lifetime victory from 5 starts. An on synthetic debut takes the Animal Kingdom in 116 and 4. Out of door, your now official winner of race number 8. He was bred in Kentucky by Dan Bear and Greg Bear DVM. Presentation being made to the official winners of the Animal Kingdom. Number 4, Out of Door, Mike Hall's Breeze Easy LLC, trainer Wesley Ward and Gerardo Corrales for their victory here in the Animal Kingdom. Making the trophy presentation with us this afternoon is Dr. Will Farmer, the Equine Medical Director for Churchill Downs.